Greetings. This is Scholar Saunders Singh. What's current? Lil Durk. Lil Durk, Lil Durk, Lil Durk. He's going through it. He's going through it. He's like the Lil Diddy. He's like Lil Diddy. He has different charges though. He has way heavier charges. Even though Diddy's charges are heavy, his are a bit heavier. He's already in behind bars, for alleged murder of some for murder for hire. But now the news today, in the last few hours, has been that Lil Durk has been connected to a gang leader's death in Chicago. So now he's facing murder for hire charge, as well as being possibly linked to this Chicago gangster and his demise. A January 2022 shooting of Stephon Mack, the alleged leader of the Smashville faction of the Gangster Disciples. I mean, let me just explain that. Let me just say this. Gangs are like the saddest, idea of, having a group of individuals that want to do something. Because there's really, what structure is there? I mean, they have different layers. They have, the top, they have the bosses, they have the workers, they have the runners, they have all kinds of people like that. But what is the agenda? What is all right, we're gonna go out and rob people and kill people and I mean, what is that with gangs? I don't understand that. If you want to join a gang, go to the military. That's the best gang in the world, United States military. You'll learn certain skills that you can find in a gang: how to aim, how to shoot, how to fight. You can learn all this stuff. The whole agenda is to protect the country. It's way more honor in it. I know that gangs do have codes and ways of living and different things and like that, and that's mildly respectable, but there should be no gangs. All the gangs should be defunded. All the drug gangs, the cartels, all of those should be all defunded. So that's just my little two-piece in it. So, okay, we got King in the house. Yo, peace up. You also got to do Luigi Mangione is innocent. Yeah. That's right. Hey, it's a party now. It's a party. 29 people in here. 29 people in here. It's a party now. I'm not mad at the party gang. Let's get this up to 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1,000 people. 1,000 people watching. Let's go. Let's get it up. Get those numbers up. Hit my like button and get those numbers up. Tell a friend. Make sure it doesn't go down. I don't want anything less than 29 now. Oh, here goes to 22. Now it's gonna plummet. GLC AAP Hi Sir G. Well, hi. You should subscribe. Here we go. Lil Durk is now surrounded by pussy. You are from? Well, I'll tell you where I'm from if you give me a simple donation of $10. Let me put that in. I always forget. I always forget the money. How do I forget the money? Y'all tell me that. How do I forget to put in the link for? Well, it's not a link, but it's the address for the Sky Saunders 1. Okay, got that. It was up to 29. Now it's down to 12. Let's see where it goes from here. It's on a Saturday where I am. It's probably Sunday in Australia. I do have people all over the globe that watch this show. Good people, yes. More people, yeah. Like, get those likes up. 11. Now it's down to 11. Let's not make it go any further. Let's keep up the momentum. Let's keep up that momentum. The same momentum. Talking about Lil Durk. He's put up the houses. He's got a $2.3 million house. Let me see. Let me make sure I get it right. He has 2 homes worth $2.3 million. He has $1 million in cash from his label Sony Music to secure a bond. They quoted one of his lawyers says, "We were obviously disappointed, but we'll continue to fight on." he said after the hearing. Mr. Banks remains confident and optimistic about the future. He deeply appreciates the outpouring of love and support he has felt since his arrest. So, you know, that's just the reality of it. That's a sad case. It's a sad case, but it's like you gotta say for what it is, you know. You deal with this, you know. What do they say? What's the cliche go? You sleep down with dogs, you come up with fleas. Well, this is even more. This is you allegedly do dirt and do dirt in the street, and the dirt gets back on you. You know, that's allegedly. I don't know if he actually did the dirt, but that's the alleged thing. But yeah. So he's being implicated is the special key vocabulary word. He's being implicated in this killing of a Chicago gangster, which is really sad. I think it's just the same. It's really sad to even consider that he has to do all this, that he has to even be a part of this. It's really sad that he has to be locked up. But maybe this is like that moment. This is that real nigga wake up call, as the late great Paul Mooney said. You know, he got his wake up. I've had at least 8 or 9 nigga wake up calls when I got sent to psychiatric wards. But I got paid for being in one of them, so I wasn't mad. So they don't really tell you about that too much. Yes, Robin, salute. I'm not answering your question, but I'm just saying, you know, salute to you. Thank you for coming in, for Robin. If you want to ask me, you know, want me to answer your question and speak your reply. You have to hit that cash up for $10, and I will say what you wrote, and I will give you an answer. So that's what it is, Robin. Thanks for playing. Appreciate it. Salute. It was up to 29, now it's down to 4. I don't know how that happens, but that's just the algorithm. That's how the algorithm works. There's 4 people on here. There were 29 people on here. I love it. Donate $20. He will actually, yeah, King. Exactly. King. I love that. That's a good joke. That was a good joke. That was funny. Robin, would you please give me $10? If you give me $10, I'll say just what you said. I'll give you $10. I'll give you 10 whole. I mean, if you give me $10, I'll say the words you just said. TJ from the A, I guess that is. Lil Durk is guilty, and you acting like a preacher, straight capping. Well, first of all, explain to me how the government system works. Now back up to 13. Now here we go. So explain to me how the government system works in the United States of America. Is it guilty until proven innocent, or innocent until proven guilty? Let me know, because I'm a little confused myself. I'll tell you where the money going to. The money's going to my bank account. That's where it is. I answer that. I'll say that the money is going straight to my bank account. It's for a good cause. My own bank account. It's for a very good cause. That's an extremely good cause. That's a great cause. Great cause, Robin. What do you need money for? What do I need money for? Give me $10 and I'll give you an answer for that. I'll tell you exactly what I need money for. Are you I'm gonna say your question. Are you feeding children? I will answer that if you give me $10. Are you feeding children? It's funding content creators, Robert. Yes, exactly. That's all it is. He has the answer. He can answer. I'm not gonna answer without $10. Are you taking them to Michelin-starred restaurants too, huh? That's interesting. This dude, the next Bill Cosby. That was funny, Mr. Wavy. Thank you for that. I appreciate that hate. Because there's documents, cards that was under Durk's name that's affiliated with the murder of Quando Cousin. And since 2012, it's street documents of everyone who died and killed around Durk. Still doesn't make him guilty, though. He's still innocent until proven guilty under the United States of America's Code of Criminal Justice. I hope you can understand that. I hope you can understand that. Please tell me you can see that. Robin asks, how much you make a year? I would love to tell either he or her. I think it's a he. I think it's a male. You're like my name, Skylar. You can't tell if it's a guy or a girl yet until you don't figure it out. But I think Robin's a guy. How much you make a year? I'll gladly answer that question with a $10 donation. You see where my Cash App is and where the poll is? All you have to do is hit that Cash App up for $10 and I will gladly answer your question. So here we go. This is from Hip Hop DX. The killing is believed to have been payback for the murder of Durk's brother Dante D. Thang Banks, who was shot to death outside a nightclub in Harvey, Illinois, or Harvey, I guess, in Illinois, 2021. The only reason why I said Harvey because they don't say Illinois, or some people say Illinois with the S, but it's Illinois. Lil Durk, here's a quote unquote. Lil Durk was and still is offering money for people to kill those responsible for his brother's murder, and more specifically, offering to pay money for any gangster disciple that is killed. A federal agent wrote in the filing, which was submitted in April 2023, but unsealed on this past Wednesday, December 11th. Damn. I guess people wake up every day saying, well, at least I ain't Lil Durk. Well, at least I ain't Diddy, because they're not in a good way. They're not in a good way. And that's the sad thing. Men of color, strong, confident men of color being reduced to criminals or looked at as criminals. And it's just really sad to me. I just think it's sad. They had millions of dollars in the bank, had, all kinds of shows and different women and all kinds of the perks of the job, I guess you can say. It's like, and then to be reduced to a holding cell or a detention center, it's just really sad. Because there's documents. Okay, I think I said it. Okay, I understand innocent until proven guilty for sure. Okay, but the subliminal disses that we call art of music linking to real crimes, we will see how it goes in court. I'm not a believer in God. I'm an atheist. But I would say let's pray to Jesus that they don't use any of his lyrics in the court of law. Let's just pray to Jesus on that. Let's pray to God. Let's drop to our knees and ask the good Lord that they not use his lyrics as proof. Because then they would have to say for every writer, director, producer, actor, singer, if they, you were in that slasher film and you killed at least 34 people. And you're now embroiled in a murder mystery. What are we to say about that? Like, it has nothing. One thing has nothing to do with the other. Just because you're in a movie or you sing a song or you wrote a song about it, what does that have to do? What does that have to do? I'm not your brother, but you say stay wise, God bless, and I'm not, and I don't believe in God. But thank you, TJ from the A. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate your input. Crizzy Cracks says, you non-believers always praying when things get tough but don't believe. I was saying I was being facetious. I was being very facetious. I don't pray. I don't say to God. I used to. For 16 years I did. From 3 years old to 19 years old, I prayed to God. Believed the whole shebang bang, everything. If I looked at the movie The Exorcist, I thought that was real. I thought that was true. I thought that happened. Now I'm looking at it, it looks like a comedy to me because I know the truth. There is no God. There is no devil. There is no heaven. There's no hell. There's just reality. There's truth. There's the real world, the natural world, not supernatural world. I'm not superstitious. All right, Robin says, all right, cousin, I want to know if you want to go lobster fishing next weekend. We could do LSD like the good old days. Robin sounded like a young Mr. Rick James. Except, he's talking about LSD and he does PCP. You have Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, he has angel dust. Oh my God. All right, so here's continued from Hip Hop DX. It says Durk has not been charged in connection with Mack's murder, although police sources told the Chicago Tribune that an investigation is still ongoing. So that pretty much just says that he could be liable for the murder, but he may not be charged with it. He could be. They say he's implicated. He's connected to it. He could be connected to it. That's the thing. He could be connected to it. That's the main difference. That's the main challenge. That's the main challenge that we have to face, is that the fact that he either was connected to this murder or not. It goes on to say 2 men, Anthony Montgomery Wilson and Preston Powell, were charged earlier this year with conspiracy to commit murder for hire and Mack's killing. So there was another murder for hire. Durk wasn't just the only one involved in the murder for hire. All right. Investigators allegedly discovered a 2-person text message conversation on Montgomery Wilson's phone in which one person asked, "Did Durk seek you that money?" The unsealed documents were used by prosecutors during Lil Durk's detention hearing in his murder for hire case on Thursday, December 12th, as evidence that he should remain jailed until trial. So that was the prosecutors, I guess their main idea. They're like, we're going to set this up and say, he was connected to another murder and not just the murder for hire, and we're going to make sure that he's not going to get out and go on bail, secure bond. Hi, Brent. Salute. What's up, Brent? How are you doing? The judge sided with the prosecution and denied the rapper's request for bond. His trial is set to begin on January 7th. So this is pretty serious. This is pretty crazy because Diddy's case, I'm trying to think of the math on this. Diddy's case isn't until May, and Durk's case is January 7th. God damn. What is it, because of the different locations? I don't know. I don't understand that. I'm stupid though. I can't do math either. So during the hearing, prosecutors referenced other murders allegedly orchestrated by Durk, saying evidence collected in this case also shows Durk has allegedly placed monetary bounties to solicit other murders, including a family member of a witness. Robin asks, are you a gangbanger? $10 to say yes or no. Brent says, I like your style. Well, salute to you, sir. Salute to you, Brent. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for that compliment. I appreciate it. Thank you. I mentioned the $2.3 million houses that he has combined, and $100 million that Sony Music put up. They put up $1 million. So. But this is the weird thing about this. This is the strange thing about this. This is weird. This is wild. How Diddy tried to put up $50 million, and they said nope. He tried to put up $3.3 million, and they're like nope. So it must be something else going on. Something else is different. How down bad are you for these $10, bro? I'm not your bro. First and foremost, I'm not your bro. But you can definitely send me a Cash App. That's what you can do. You can send me a Cash App, because this is not play time. This is work for me. This is not play. This is not like ha he. I'm gonna get on the mic and take the camera and have a good time. I mean, I have a good time, but I'm working at the same time. I had to read these articles. I had to watch videos. I had to collect enough ideas, and every piece of the article I can break down and give you my own assessment of it. So this isn't just play time. This isn't just me putting on a hat and tie and shirt and saying I'm a monkey, and going crazy. I respect the people that are in the building right now. I have 23 viewers right now. That equates to about 80 or 90 viewers, really. Honestly, man, how many $10 donations have you gotten? I can answer that question if you give me $10 on that question. If you give me $10, I'll let you know how many $10 donations I received. This is going back now. Lil Durk was arrested along with 5 other men in October for allegedly masterminding an attempt on fellow rapper Quando Rondo's life in August 2022. The reason why he had a murder for hire is because he was trying to kill Quando Rondo, but instead, one of Quando Rondo's cousins, Sevilla Lil Pab Robinson, was with him at the time and was killed. So that hyped up the set in a way. Would you ever consider getting a job and not doing just play time in front of the camera? Well, can you what is a job? Define a job. What is a job? What is a job? Define a job. Define for me what a job is. What do you think a job is? That's a question for you. And I'm not paying you $10. What's a job? Authorities believe that this also from Hip Hop DX. Authorities believe the hit was to avenge the death of Durk's close friend and collaborator King Von, who was killed during a scuffle with Rondo and his crew in Atlanta 2 years earlier. Prosecutors claim Durk placed a bounty on Rondo's head and lent money and resources to members of his OTF, only the family crew, to carry out the shooting. How come your answers are worth $10 and mine aren't? Again, that's a question. $10, and I'll tell you the answer. I'm not playing around. I'm not playing. This is not for free. This is all, to get my money up. My YouTube, my views, my viewership, my watch hours. That's all this is about. 30. Thank you. I appreciate it. Respect and salute to all those who are watching right now. I'm at the 30 mark. That is tremendous for me. I haven't been here for a long time. So I guess this is the time to come in at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. Is that the best time for everybody? Everybody can get on board, have the right topic, have the right title, have everything aligned. Everything has to be all aligned. Oh my God. But as I talk about this, as I talk about my show, I have sponsors. One is LifeStrongApparel.com. That's LifeStrongApparel. LifeStrongApparel.com. You can get gummies for the doggies or treats, moss treats. You can get raw purple sea moss. You can get a pound of raw wild crafted sea moss. Livestrong Sea Moss Gel, and even fitness. Well, I don't see the fitness gear anymore, but you can get logo snapbacks with the Livestrong apparel logo on it. So definitely check out LifeStrongApparel.com and tell them that the Goofy Guy Sky Saunders sent you. And also, if you go to the checkout, you can get a discount if you put in SKYLER10 Skyler10, and you get 10% off all your purchases. So make sure you go and check that out, and I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, where are we going? Jericho has seen you. Capitulation is imminent. Thank you, Scrooge McDuck. I love that very ominous, very coded, and very very foreboding wording that you said. Gumbinos, I'm at work. I'm not supposed to be on the phone. Well, I appreciate you being here, Gumbinos. Thank you for that. But make sure you don't lose your job now. Do you yourself use any of those products? I don't know if you caught the drift yet, but I'm not answering any of your questions until you give me $10 for my Cash App. I'm not. This is not an AMA. It's not Ask Me Anything. This is reporting the news and the premium urban news that has gone down in the past few days or hours. So that's all that is. So that's the reality of that. Okay, what we saying? Chrissy Crack says Lil Durk could beat the case. I don't think he's this stop to get caught up like this. Yeah, I think so. I think he can beat it. I think he can definitely beat it. Is it $10 question or could I get 3 yes or no quickies for $10? Nope, it's $10 a question. $10 a question. I'm not playing around. I got 40. What are the hands? And then I'm doing emojis. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of this. This is not love. This is hate. This is beautiful hatred. Nobody loves me. You respect me though. 42. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. I'll keep on rolling with my my show. So Durk has pleaded not guilty. He has pleaded not guilty. So that's an indication. Could it be he could be like what happened with Young Thug? Could it be like that kind of situation? He's gonna plead. He's gonna plead guilty to lesser charges and just go out. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly if he's gonna do that, but I think he's feeling strongly about his way of not being able to get out of the prison cell. I think he's feeling some type of way that the bond was denied. You sit in a hat and tie and do play time in front of the camera. No, I don't. But that's not a question. So that's just a statement. Tell me how I have play time when I'm getting paid for this. I get money from this. I get views from this. And they translate into money. I don't understand your point. You have to break it down to me like I'm a 5-year-old. You gotta break it down Barney style. Please give me all your evidence. Give me your proof. Give me your absolute understanding. So Lil Durk is he's still fighting. He's not giving up. And I'm sure, wherever the prison is, I can't remember what prison he's in, but it's probably nice and warm if he's in a cold climate. I think he's in Illinois. I can't remember exactly where he is. But the federal prosecutors linked him to the killing of the. Oh, he's in LA. Okay, so it's pretty cool. It's probably not that cold in LA. So he's still in Los Angeles. So it's pretty cool. It probably has temperate or warm weather. And yeah, so he's probably not worried about it. It's not a job. It's a joke. It's play. Whatever you say. He's in Florida Board County Jail. No, he's in L.A. He's in L.A. From what I understand, I could be wrong. Let me make sure. Nope. As of yesterday, he's in Los Angeles. He's in Los Angeles. It was in advance of a detention hearing on Thursday in Los Angeles in Lil Durk's murder for hire case, where prosecutors presented the information as evidence. There goes the questions. No, he is not. Okay, yes, he is. I'm not going to argue with you. Stop talking smack. That's all I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk that jive. I'm going to talk that, that BS. I'm gonna talk that talk. Because I walk the walk. I don't play around. USA Today says Lil Durk suspected of funding murder of Stephon Mack seeks jail release in another case. That's what we've been talking about this afternoon. What also we could be talking about this afternoon is Bayha Jackson, a young man that does give me money, has given me money in the past, and is a great sponsor. The other sponsor has given me money in the past. But he's the original Doughboy from the film Boys in the Hood. He was the younger version, and Ice Cube was the older version. O'Shea Jackson, I should say. But Bayha Jackson, I think of no relation. He has his own channel on YouTube. You should go to it, subscribe to it. Make sure you enjoy it. He has great ideas on near beer or non-alcoholic beverages, sardines on the grill. He's got fried chicken, and he has talks about female strippers. So you gotta, if you like any and all of those things, tune into his broadcast and enjoy yourself. Just sit back. You can have an alcoholic drink if you want. I don't do alcohol like that, but he definitely has great ideas. He's a great humorist. He's a great conversationalist. So check his YouTube out. It's BEEJACKSON 5478, or just Bayha BAHA Jackson JACKSON on YouTube. All right, thank you for that. You're a liar too. Okay, you didn't say why. You didn't put in the YOU apostrophe RE. So you must be the real liar according to grammar. Even more to the play allegations when you sit and lie. Okay, I'm lying now. And that's what I call play. Okay. I love this, Robin. This must not be Robin. Is this son of the sun? Is this son of the sun instead of Robin? It's not James anymore. It's Robin now. You're trolling. I love the troll. Please keep the trolling up. I don't mind. I got double-digit figures right now, or double-digit likes. So I'm not mad. Do what you got to do, Robin. You might be the secret ingredient to this great successful day I'm having today. Some days are flat. Some days I have 4 or 5 people in the live, and the total live is like 60, maybe 70. But today it's definitely going into the hundreds, maybe 200s, maybe 300s. I don't know. But I have to do the vertical feed. I get more people. I would never even encountered Robin if I did the horizontal feed. It's a pass up. I want to do the vertical feed until I get at least a certain amount of viewers, watch hours, and I get the chance to be a partner for YouTube, but deny them the partnership and just stay like this. I don't want any commercials. I don't want anything like that. I don't want any ad revenue. I'm good with what I have right now. My Cash App, my Venmo, and my PayPal keep me in good health. I appreciate that, Robin. See, that's what I said. You're giving me engagement. I appreciate that. Thank you. High on what? Don't say marijuana. Don't say marijuana. Say you're high on coke. Say you're high on heroin. Say you're high on fent. Say you're high on. Say you're high on something else. Everybody's high on weed. Oh, weed. Oh, weed. I'll go to the dispensary. Oh. Like you're cool or something. It's not cool. Well, here he goes. Mr. Rick James himself. High on Angel Fewitt. Salute to Sut. He's definitely on. Yes, we are having a party. We're definitely having a party. Make sure you join and tell other people to join. Now I'm on LSD. Oh, okay. You did say that. That's a good. You did spark my memory. See, I'm high on drugs myself, so I forget stuff myself. 2 tabs. Okay, wow, you're going in. You must be seeing, tangerine skies and and how's it go? I'm looking up the lyrics. Hold on. Marmalade skies or something. and tangerine. Was it? Oh, here we go. A girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Cellophane flowers of yellow and green towering over your head. Look for the girl with the sun in her eyes. Follow me down to a bridge by a fountain where rocking horse people eat marshmallow pies. Everyone smiles as you drift past the flowers that grow so incredibly high. I'm not going to say much else because I'm not trying to get the Paul McCartney or or Ringo Starr to come at me with a cease and desist letter or you know, some kind of thing like that. But that's the idea. But it's a vibe, man. Honestly, it suits you. I appreciate it. Thing. Weed is cool. The Oreo strain cures depression. Are you on break right now, Gabina? You're not on break right now. You're just holding your phone and you're just looking at my dumb ass? Are you looking at my goofy ass saying, man, I can't be on my phone right now, but I'm on my phone. I appreciate that. You don't know how much I appreciate that. I've been there. I've worked jobs like Starbucks. And they say like, oh, you can't have your phone out. And I'm like, whatever, man. You gotta go on your break. It was tight for me though because I was working on the travel on the what do they call it, the travel house. You know, the houses they have on the highway where you fuel up, you get food. Some places have places to sleep. There's places for truckers to have lot lizard go through them. But there were just restaurants where I worked, and I happened to work at Starbucks, and I remember those 30-minute little meals you had, but they gave you free money, they gave you free food, they gave you for $9 worth. That's not bad. They gave you $9 worth of money to spend on food, and you didn't come out of your. Maybe it did come out of your paycheck. I don't know. Maybe it did, and they act. Oh yeah, we're gonna feed you, and it comes out of your check, but that's okay. It probably did. I'm not sure. I can't confirm nor deny it. But anyway, I remember those times. I had my phone out and I wasn't on break, and they're like, hey, you can't have your phone out. You can't have your phone out. I was like, well, all right. But those days are over. That was over. Almost. That was over a decade ago. Yeah. Now, do you more questions, Rob? I'll say the question, but I'm not answering it. You know that. You know better. Do you have a vendetta for smoking grass? All right. So anyway, Lucy in the Sky with emeralds. With emeralds now. Let's see Lucy in the Sky with emeralds. That's interesting. So, this is extraordinary. I'm not hating on anybody. I appreciate everybody that's in here. It keeps going up. It goes to 29. It goes to 40. 40 was the most I've seen so far. That's definitely in the 100 range, 200 range of people watching. So I appreciate it. 18 people liked. I haven't seen 18 likes in a long time. I do appreciate this time. I've been in the game for a while too. Okay. I myself, I'm 36 years old. I'm an old head. I'm young. I'm young to maybe people in their 70s or 80s. But if you're like 9 or 10, you're like 36, nigga. What? That's like deep into, and it is deep into adulthood. It's 18 years into adulthood, official adulthood. I mean, you can be a child in your mind, but you have to be an adult in your whole being, your whole every aspect of your life. Mr. Rick James says, you're just a baby, sir. And he didn't put the apostrophe R-E. It's all right, though, Rick James. It's all right. Mr. Rick James. But he said, I'm just a baby. Yeah, I was a baby when you were born. Excuse me. When I was born, you were a grown man. That's why. You were a grown man. Now Robin's laughing. Ha 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 ha. I like how you put the ha, because that's what I put. I don't put LL, LMAO. I put ha 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 ha. I want to ask what your age was, but I know you wouldn't answer that flat out question. Get bamboozled. As I said, I've been in the game for a while. Good to go. So how old are you, Robin? I can ask you questions. This is my show. So if you don't answer, that's fine. But I'm just curious. How old are you, Robin? How old are you? Yeah, okay. Lil Durk is innocent. We have to just like say that again. Free Lil Durk. Free Lil Durk. Free Lil Durk. Revolution has come. Free Lil Durk. Revolution has come. Well, we normally charge $2, but I'll let it slide. 24, born in 2000. Okay, good to go. You're a young man, very young man. I salute you for being in this live. I don't, like you said, you're doing this for engagement. I appreciate it. I wouldn't be talking much because I said the whole story. The whole story is done. I'm just engaging with all of you now. I don't have a phone system, so I can't engage with you. Is it phonetically? Phone wise, I guess, because it's like, do you say phonetically, or through voice? Okay, everybody wants to talk about Mangione. I'm gonna try to stay on topic. Let's try to stay on topic. Maybe I'll talk about Mangione tomorrow. I think I'll make a Mangione story tomorrow. Okay, you're very strong in your heterosexuality, or you're either bisexual, Rick James. You're saying things that are saying very, very pause worthy. He's kind of cute, won't lie. That is definitely worthy of a strong pause. You must be very secure in your heterosexuality, or you're bisexual. Okay, Rick James, I'm sure you had some experiences then. Maybe you're human sexual. Okay, you must have some experiences in your past. I'm not going to go into that. Honey. Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. That's the one that I say. Mr. Troy Star Terrain has hey girl, hey honey. And he has a toot toot. Hey, a beep beep. I have Mr. Ye's honey from his 2013 album Yeezus. So yeah, so honey. That's right. So 18 likes. So far, again, 22 views, 22 viewers, which compounds. I don't know how the mathematics work, but it compounds when it goes up. It got up to 40. It didn't go anywhere past, I think, 41. But I'm very, very proud of myself. Just pat myself on the back for just saying, let me do a show right now. Let me just do a show. Oh, Lil Durk's in trouble. He's got connected. He's implicated with another murder. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We turn on the lights now. We turn on the camera now. We putting on the hat. We putting on the tie and the shirt. That's what's happening. I usually listen to Ye when I want to play a lot piano. Okay, I have no idea how to play piano. That's really cool that you know how to play piano. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. So I salute you, Robin, for being a piano player, because that's not something that's simple. It takes months, years of practice, and trying to. And the amazing thing that gets to me is how you can make songs from a piano. That not only can you play piano, but you can create songs. That's why we prize Elton John and Alicia Keys and John Legend and so many others. There's a lot of others that can do piano and sing and write and record and do different things like that. It's amazing. And Billy Joel, the piano man, obviously. Okay, here we go. Maniso Bina, hey, Maniso Bina, how long, Beniso Bina, the Maniso Bina, Sul de Brazil. Brazil. I don't know how to play a piano. I just smashed the keys. I'm on my sixth piano this year because I break them. Well, goddamn, Robin. Goddamn. That's unfortunate. That's kind of sad. That's kind of bringing me down a bit. But it's also bringing my numbers down. Bring my numbers back up, Robin. Bring my numbers back up to 40 and 50 to 60. Trying to get to 1,000 people on here. Trying to raise $160. The closest I got was like $60. Left and on the. I got a donation of $100. I can't even guess where you're from. I will never get it. Honestly, I'm never gonna guess. You just tell me. Just tell me where you're from. I'm never gonna get it. Guess. Now it's back to single digits. That's okay. It was way high, so I'm not mad. And 9 is pretty strong, and it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down to like 4, 3, 2, 0, and I'm okay with that because I had major numbers at the beginning of the broadcast. It was up at 29, then it got up to 40 at one point. So I'm definitely in good standing with the amount of viewers that I got today. And it does translate into the watch hours too. So I'm just appreciative of that. Lil Durk is innocent. He's innocent. He's an innocent man. He's not been convicted of any crimes that I know. I think he had legal issues, but I don't think he's been convicted. Let me see. Lil Durk. He's never been convicted of anything. He was charged in a 2019 drive-by shooting in Atlanta, but prosecutors dropped the case in 2022. He also pleaded guilty to a felony in 2014 for carrying a gun in Chicago, but I guess that didn't go through either. Didn't say if it went through or not. So that's Lil Durk. That's the story behind Lil Durk. Yeah, I'll never get it. So just tell me, Robin. Just bring it in. Come on. It's Christmas time. It's the spirit of Christmas. I got 19 likes, 14 viewers right now. There was up to 40 viewers. That number compounds. Now it's down to 11. It's probably gonna go down a little bit more and more, and then go back up again. I don't know how this algorithm works. I just try to do the best I can with what I got. I know that's a cliche, but it's the truth. That's all it is. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. That's the reality of it. So, how can a guilty plea not result in a conviction? To my understanding of the law, it's just like Young Thug. He pled guilty, so that kind of wipes it away from him being incarcerated or being punished. But he still has the guilty plea on his record. I don't know how that exactly works. I'm really not. That's a good question. That is a good question. What's your you can't say PayPal? I think it's censoring my messengers. My PayPal is paypal.me/SKYLERSAUNDERS. All right, I'll just put it in here. Nobody's doing Cash App. Pardon me for the shaky camera. Oh, it's getting real goofy. It's very goofy, I know. Thank you for your patience. Sorry for the wait, like uh Lil Louisiana says. It's a little involved, I know. I gotta get rid of these goddamn emojis. Alright, here we go. There it is. What the hell? No. Don't give me that. I'll send you something on Christmas. I look for Christmas and it's not there. No, forget that. Nope, I'm not falling for that. No, that was cute. That was real cute. I don't see that's why it's so goofy. It's like you try to use something that is, in here. Cash App. What the hell? Could you call a duck the way you want this bread? I don't even know what that means. To be honest with you, these lights are really getting to my eyes. Could you call call you a duck the way you want this bread? Could call you a duck the way that was cute because birds, at the park, they want bread, little geese and ducks. Yeah, that was cute. So okay, wow, I'm down to 6 people watching right now. Is this up to 20? Okay, now I'm down to 6. Now I'm crying. I'm like Jamie Foxx. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. No, thank you, Atlanta. He didn't even thank God like that. He was like, thank you, Atlanta. Everybody that said a prayer for me, everybody said something for me, but he didn't thank God. Really, I understood. I could be wrong, but I didn't remember him ever saying God. He said, God help me get through this, and by the grace of God, and God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. But he didn't really thank God for seeing him through to his, from his utter placement and being in a state of demise. He could have been killed. He could have been dead. Now I'm an atheist, but I would imagine it would have been better for him to have said, thank God, thank you, Jesus, thank you, my holy and heavenly Father, for giving me breath in my lungs and activity over my limbs and everything. I'm going far into Jamie Foxx thing now, but I just had to get that off my chest because I don't think I really explained that much on the special. I think it was just yesterday because his birthday was yesterday as well, and so is Taylor Swift's. Jamie Foxx and Taylor Swift have a birthday on the same day. I didn't know that, but it's just weird how Ye is connected to both of them. That's weird. He had songs with Jamie Foxx, and he had the infamous award show interruption on the TV Video Music Awards. Okay, here we go. Touch Grass. Okay, are you based out of NYC? You know what I'm going to say to you, Robin. So don't try to say anything else unless you give me money. That's it. People have given me money in the past. You can be one of them. It's not impossible. And I also have, what else is not impossible? If you go on to .focus, that's DOTFOCUS _ his YouTube page, and he has multiple, videos about his ability on COD or Call of Duty. He has a rifle. He has a sniper rifle. He has multiple weapons, and he gets the job done. He gets the pink mist, as we like to call it, in the military. You know, the shooters. You know, you get that pink mist. He definitely does a great job. He's not going to be shooting up any synagogues or churches or schools or movie theaters or concerts or gay nightclubs or anything like that. He just wants to play a game online for, you know, relaxation and engagement purposes. That's it. So go to DOTFOCUS _ on YouTube and check out all his stuff. And if you can, just tell him that the goofy guy Sky Saunders has sent you. Go feed ducks on stream. That's not a bad idea. I would love to do that. I don't drive though, so I have to coordinate my dad and everything. I have to get together. But yeah, if I could feed ducks on live, I think I get like 1,000 people every live. Just sitting there on the bench feeding ducks. Well, in my case, it's not so much ducks, but geese. Get a lot of geese around my way. Yeah, Lil Durk. It's just sad. It's a real sad shame. Cause he had it all. He had everything. And this is always gonna be that wine stain. No matter if it stays, then it's just a wine stain. But even if he gets off, if he doesn't go to the prison, then it's still gonna follow him the rest of his life. Joshua Michael, innocent. They got him on tape. Dumb to write innocent. Okay. This is why it's smart for me to write innocent, because I get people like you where I can explain to you. In our system of criminal justice, are you not guilty until proven innocent? Or are you innocent? Are you guilty until proven innocent, or are you innocent until proven guilty? What is it? You tell me, Mike, Joshua. Are you innocent until proven guilty, or are you guilty until proven innocent? And in the United States of America, the criminal system, the legal system. You tell me. You're gonna be one of my last interactions. Not after his confession. When did he confess? He's pleaded not guilty. What are you talking about? When the confession? Are we talking about the same person here? Lil Durk. He's pleading not guilty. He's trying to get a bond. He put up his 2 houses worth in total $2.3 million, and Sony Music has helped out with $1 million, and the judge still denied him bond. I will never understand. Robin says, I will never understand these rappers that make it out the hood but still do stupid stuff like this and ruin their so bright futures. I'm right with you, Robin. I don't understand it. It's disturbing. It's so disturbing. Like how do you? So many people want that lifestyle. I don't want that lifestyle, but there are people that want that, the fame and the fortune, and people running up to them screaming, "Oh my God, Lil Durk! Ah, oh, I love you!" Ah. You know, they want that. They feed off of that life. I don't want that life, but it's better than being in a cell eating moldy turkey and some cold green beans and mashed potatoes that got hairs in it. They got him on tape, $50,000 for murder. Well, you send that to me in my email, skyrlearsaunders@gmail.com. Send me that video and I'll see. I'll see. I'll see for myself. The music scene needs a new college dropout type album. Facts. That can break down the glorifying and downright hurtful music climate we have today. Facts. The college dropout, the Love Below, and Speaker Box. All that. I'm old and you're young. I don't even know how you even know these albums. You were only 4 years old when that album came out. But yeah, so even Jay-Z's 444, You know, all these different albums that have substance to them and speak directly to life. Also, 808s is a cool album. Like it's not like his masterpiece. He has 4 masterpieces. He has College Dropout, Late Registration, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and Yeezus. Those are his 4 masterpieces. They're just perfect albums. They're just perfect. They have a theme. They have a consistent ideal that runs throughout. So I have to give that to him. But 808s is a lesser classic. Graduation is a lesser classic, and then the rest are just lower frequencies. Like Yay and Life of Pablo was. They said there was one critic that said it's like having a room full of beautiful works of art, but the room is real sloppy and like there's dust all over the chairs and stuff like that, but it's just beautiful furniture and beautiful paint artwork. Yes, graduation. Yes. Yes, bro. I'm not your bro, but yes. What are you on? Graduation is top 3. No, graduation. Graduation is his Thriller. And I broke this down to y'all before. Thriller is not Michael Jackson's greatest album. It's his best-selling album, but it's not his greatest album. His greatest album is Off the Wall. Off the Wall tells a story. It's a complete album. It's like reading a novel. It's a sonic novel. And Thriller is like really great songs all thrown together that don't really correspond with one another, but they all sound excellent. It's just not a coherent piece of art. So look, folks, it's been real. I could go on for even longer and longer and longer, but I'm gonna tuck this in. So I'm gonna tuck this in. I'm gonna put this one to bed. I'm gonna see how many views I got. So I appreciate you. Thank you, Robin, for the engagement. You didn't give me any money, but that's okay too. So I appreciate you. I don't know, MJ, bro. I'm not your bro. Sadly, too young to understand his greatness. Sadly. Well, get into it. Get into it. Get into his greatness. Listen to Off the Wall. Listen to Bad. Bad. Let me just break this down for real quick. Thriller sold so many albums. It sold like at the time it was like 70 or 80 million. Right now it's like at that I think at like 130 or 150 million. It was so many albums sold that Bad, even though it had I think 5 or 6 top 10 singles, and it sold 30 million albums, it's considered a failure because it didn't top what Thriller did. That's why Greed is good, and people want to brush that under the rug. Oh, greed is evil. Greed is bad. If you didn't have greed, is everything. Greed is beauty. Greed is wanting more out of life. That's greed. I mean, it's even in the Wall Street movie. He's a terrible character that says it. Michael Douglas's character, but Gordon Gekko. But he's saying that greed works. Greed is good, for lack of a better term. Because you want everything. You want the whole life. You don't want just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You want the whole enchilada. You want the everything. You want the greatest life possible. So that's my little spiel there. The counter's going down, but the lights just went up. But I appreciate you. Do you want MJ? Do you think MJ would charge $10? He definitely. I'll answer that when you give me $10. That was cute. That was close. You almost got me. Gentelligent? What is this? A code of conduct that discourages expressions of individuality and personal success. Thank you for that. That's great. That's completely against what I'm talking about. Ayn Rand. Ayn Rand would be in complete horror at this idea. This is crazy. Wow. Hiding accomplishments, refraining from bragging, deflecting praise from others, putting people in their place, disallowing hierarchies, not being too flashy, not making fun of others. I didn't know it was called this, but I did hear that before. I didn't know it was called this name, but I heard this about cars. The different cars in Sweden and Scandinavia. The different car, if you have like a Mercedes Benz instead of a Volvo, your car is gonna get keyed. You know, that's real. If you have like a Bentley or a Porsche or a some high-end vehicle, a Ferrari or a Lamborghini in Sweden, that's looked down upon. That's not in favor with people. Sadly, that's real. Thank you. See, I get more information and lessons from my own show than I put out the lesson. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's Scandinavian. Yeah, I see that. I saw that. And the law of Hante or Jante. It's loved and hated in Scandinavia. Wow, that's extraordinary. You have to learn about Ayn Rand. AYN space ARAND. She would be livid in real life if this ever happened. She would be apoplectic if this was to ever, be on her conscience. She wasn't about beating your chest necessarily, but she was about having pride and having ego and being quiet and just having quiet pride and having quiet ego, knowing your own worth, knowing your own self, being selfish without sacrificing others to yourself or sacrificing yourself to others. That's what her whole mantra was. But we'll get to that in another day. All right. I'm gonna get to Luigi. Hey, it's a Luigi. I'm gonna get him to tomorrow. I'm gonna get on that tomorrow and see what happens. All right. So I thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your viewership. I'm out of here. Thank you very much. Take care.